sounds like a wonderful childhood, man, filled with memories. You know, I feel like most people live that childhood to a certain extent, obviously to their own degree of life, but ultimately everything changes once you get to your adolescent years.
Yeah.
You know, you said 12, 13. Let's talk about that. Middle school. What was that middle school experience for you like? Learning about the problems that there was between Central and North Richmond, right? Is that when you learned about that?
Yeah. I say 6th grade. I was at Hams.
Right.
You know what I mean? We was at Hams together. 6th grade, at that time, this was 2001. I'm 11 years old. Stayed in Parkchester Village. I got a lot of family from North Richmond. Also got some family from Parkchester Village. At that time, I wasn't really into the neighborhood politics as much. In my mind, it was just like, well, I stay in the village, claim the village. My family in North, I can go to North. So it didn't really matter to me. When I go to North, people are like, oh, you from the village.
And proximity-wise, how close are they?
They like 5 minutes away. They like, it's technically, Parkchester is like North Richmond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right next door.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
As far as geographically, it's like North Richmond or like San Pablo. You know what I mean? But, so it's just like, when I'm in Parkchester, they were saying I was from North. When I was in North, a couple of people just to be playing was like, all right, you from the village. So I was like, all right, whatever. I can go to both hoods. So it didn't really matter to me as much. But at Helms, I noticed that North and Central was together. And it used to be like a lot of black versus Latino going on.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember the black and the Asians used to be cool, and they used to be funking with the Latino community.
Right.
And that used to be weird. It used to be to the point where the blacks would be like, F Selena, and then the Latinos would be like, well, F Aaliyah. It was like that around that time. You feel me? I remember that. And so they used to be funking, right? I left Helms, 6th grade, I went to Crespi. So at Crespi,
For 7th grade.
for 7th grade. So I was at Crespi for like the first semester, and then from there I went to a private school called St. Cornelius, which is over here on McDonald, by the library. I went there from like 7th and 8th grade. Around like in that 7th grade year is when I saw the split between the neighborhoods, because at that time it didn't really matter as much in the younger generation. I feel like the older folks, 20s, 30s, and 40s, they been had tension, but it was a lot of folks was cool. You feel me? At Helms, we was cool. Crespi, we was cool. It wasn't until like by the time I got to 9th grade, I'm going to Richmond High now, it wasn't cool no more. So I saw from like 2001 till 2004 that shift. You know what I mean? Somebody got shot from North up in the village, so North in the village is not cool. Somebody Central and North got into it, so now North and Central not cool. And I stayed in the village, got friends in the village from North. I got partners on the South Side Central, so I was at Making Waves Educational Program, which is a college prep program. I was in there from 5th grade. So around 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, those years, I'm meeting people from different parts of the city. So I saw in different capacities what that shift did to the community. So that was kind of like, it was difficult to go from school to school to school, and then seeing those who you was once cool with in 6th, 7th grade, 9th grade come around, and it's kind of like, if I see you, you know what I mean, it's up type thing. And that was kind of like, that was weird, but you had to adjust to it, you know what I mean?